If you could, the youngsters could move forward just for, say salawat and then move forward. Bismillah. Jazakallah khair. Jazakallah. Thank you very much. Say salawat Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. For a special request for the tilawat of Surah Al-Ikhlas for the security and the safety of all Azadaran Sayyid al-Shuhada. And all over the world, across the border, Kanizan Sayyida Fatima, and particularly the followers of Hazrat Shahzada Ali Asghar and Ali Akbar, and our elders who are keeping the sunnah of Hazrat Habib ibn Mazahib. May Allah protect them from all types of terrorist activities. For that particular purpose, recite Surah Al-Ikhlas 3 times with them. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Qul huwallahu ahad. Allahus samad. Lam yalid wa lam yulad. Wa lam yakullahu kufuwan ahad. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Qul huwallahu ahad. Allahus samad. Lam yalid wa lam yulad. Wa lam yakullahu kufuwan ahad. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Qul huwallahu ahad. Allahus samad. Lam yalid wa lam yulad. وَلَمْ يَكُنْ اللَّهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ. Say salawat Muhammad wa aul. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم الرسول النبي الأمي الهاشمي القرشي المكي المدني السيدنا شفيعنا طبيب قلوبنا بالقاسم محمد والصلاة والسلام على أمير المؤمنين وإمام المتقين وقاتل المشركين وقائد الغر المعجلين وسيدة النساء العالمين والحسن الحسين السيد شباب أهل الجنة وأولاد الحسين وأصحاب الحسين وإمام زمانا عليه الصلاة والسلام صلوات ولعنة الله أعدائهم أجمعين على الخصوص ظالمين كافرين والمنافقين والقاتلين سيد الشهداء وأصحاب سيد الشهداء. أما بعد فقد قال الله تعالى وتبارك في كلام المجيد والفرقان الحميد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألف لام ميم. ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة. صلوات محمد. My dear elders, youngsters, my sisters, Ladies and gentlemen, for the last 10 days, we are trying to understand a prelude of taqwa. We're trying to find it out, what is the real fragrance of taqwa. We are trying to find what are the real dimensions of taqwa. We are trying to look into it, how can we be a true followers of Imam al-Muttaqeen? What are the main paradigms according to the Quran, Hadith, and the statements of Ahlul Bayt? How can we change our lives as taking this opportunity, one of the best blessings for these 10 nights? Do we have any logical proof that these 10 nights are there in the Quran? Open your eyes, yeah. Do we have, or just we are sitting here according to some brothers? Because I've been invited almost in all religions, Jews, Christians, in the different their religious places. So being an expert, they expect us that that particular personality will let us know what is truth, what is not truth. So wherever my voice is going, those who are sitting near the wall, and I know you guys are tired a little bit because there was a procession in Manchester as well. Some of you have already met. Alhamdulillah, it was a part of ibadah. This is the part of ibadah. And I will prove it tonight why walking in the procession for the sake of Ahlul Bayt is ibadah. Because the youngsters should know it. Means these are the few things. We hardly talk about these issues. Namaz is ibadah, which is one of the door of getting taqwa. Okay. Fru'adeen, Asul-e-Deen, all are taking us towards be a muttaqeen. So Imam can accept us. But these things which are now with the Shias, is it bid'ah or is there any proof? Say Salawat Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad. Alam. Bismillah. Aga, please come forward. Please, Aga. Bismillah. Say Salat Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad. Bismillah. 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 Please. Say Salat Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad again. Ladies and gentlemen, in Quran, there are 3 sacred months, very sacred. Ramadan, Zil Hajj, and then Muharram. Why Muharram? It's a very strange month. Muharram was there when Karbala didn't happen. The month of Zil Hajj was there when Karbala was not there. The month of Ramadan was there when Karbala wasn't there. True? Okay. In Quran Kareem, please settle down. Say Salawat Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad again. Allah Muhammad. Allah Muhammad. In Quran Kareem, there is a chapter which is known as Al-Fajr. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Wal Fajr wa layalin ashran. Allah is saying, I swear by God. Say Salat Muhammad. Salli Muhammad. Wal Fajr. By that dawn, particular Fajr. 365 days are there. In Islamic calendar, there are sometimes 366. In English calendar, there are 365. But it does happen sometime in English calendar 366 as well. Okay. Wal Fajr, particular Fajr. O Mawla, O Almighty Allah, You are Rabbul Alameen. Why that particular Fajr is very close to you? When you are saying Wal Fajrin, then you are saying Layal and Ashrin, and by those 10 nights, what happened on those 10 nights? Allah is taking the qasam. Qasam of that Fajr and qasam of those 10 nights. Now let's see, let's examine now what are those 10 nights. In the month of Zilhajj, the last 10 nights, the month of Zilhajj, the last 10 nights, right? Or the first 10 nights. Okay. They are not permanent 10 nights. Sometimes 7, sometimes 8, sometimes 9. In Ramadan, the last 10 nights, sometimes the month of Ramadan is 29 and the 30. You got it now? So which are those 10 nights which are permanent? They cannot be 9, they cannot be 11. So something special happened in those 10 nights. What are those 10 nights? Your sixth Imam approached by few scholars at that time. They said, Mawla, we are not able to understand this particular chapter. And Imam replied, with the grace and honor, Imam said, that particular Fajr, when my grandfather came in Kaaba, Ali, when he came in Kaaba, that particular Fajr, Mawla, is only that Fajr? No. That particular Fajr, when my great-grandfather went for Miraj, Mawla, is there any other Fajr? Mawla said, my salam to that Fajr when Sayyidah Fatima came in this world. Look at where the Fajr is going. Where the Fajr is going. My salam to that Fajr when my great-grandfather got a victory in Makkah. Look at Fajr. What is Fajr? And then the group of the scholar asked question, Mawla, what about 10 nights? And your sixth Imam took off his turban, took off his imama, and turned his face towards Karbala. These 10 nights are those nights which the people of the Karbala spent in a Karbala. These 10 nights. I proved it logically in the 26th radio BBC series for these 10 nights. Even from the calendar of the Judaism as well. And Alhamdulillah, not a single Muslim scholar can say that these 10 nights are only attached to the month of Zilhajj or the month of Ramadan, because these are not permanent months. When the Saudi scholars came to know about this verse, they said, now we need to fix this one. Why? Because the Shia scholars are taking the advantage about this verse. So what they did, they said, the date of the Hajj will be permanent. The date of Eid will be permanent. No need to see the moon sight. The moon sighting is nothing. Whatever the king is saying, these are the final words. So you see now, the Hajj is fixed. The Eid is fixed. You are the only one, and my other Sunni brothers, they follow the myth of the jurisprudence of Islam. In your Islamic calendar, there are many things which are subject to related the moon sighting. Because moon sighting is in the hands of Allah, in the control of Allah. So these are the concepts of the 10 nights from the Quran. Now what happened in these 10 nights? You have been listening from, mashallah, other eminent scholars, may Almighty Allah bless him. And those zakers who are here before me or after me, they all are talking about these 10 nights, what happened. Whatever the ziyarah, we take it out on the 6th of Muharram, 7th of Muharram, 8th of Muharram. It's just to make you to realize that what happened. Actually, all these sacrifices happen between the nights number 9 and the night number 11. All shahadat. Because we cannot absorb that kind of a pressure, that kind of sorrow and grief. Because all the shahadats are within 24 hours. So that is why, according to some scholars advised, in Shia school of thought, we divide the days and divide the zikr of Ahlul Bayt sacrifices from 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th Muharram. Otherwise, all sacrifices happen between the nights of 9 and the nights of 11. This was the brief answer and background of that young person who asked me a question, Aga, is there an evidence of 10 nights in the Quran, and what is the particular Fajr? Because he heard that Fajr was about Miraj, not only the Miraj, and the 10 nights about only the Zilhajj. It's not only the Zilhajj. Scientifically, you can see that the month of Zilhajj cannot have every year 10 nights, and scientifically, it has been proven in the month of Ramadan, not that 10 nights can be completed the last 10 nights. Sometimes it's 29 days, sometimes it's 30 days. Say Salawat Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad.
ये गाड़ी किसी की है MM14HDD, उसको जरा रिमूव कर दीजिए प्लीज। पेमेंट पे है, वो डिस्टर्ब कर रही है सबको। आपकी गुजारिश है कि ये गाड़ी जो का है MM14HDD किसी की नहीं है।
Maybe for ladies.
Yes, for ladies. If you just announce whoever sends this car.
It's an announcement for everybody, right? The car plate number is MM14HDD. It's a Toyota white. Please remove.
As soon as possible.
Okay. Thank you very much. Say Salawat Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad. Salli ala Muhammad. Last night we were on the discussion of regarding that the chapter of the cave in the Quran. Remember the 2 days back, right? That there was a dog who was so loyal to the Ashab Kahf, means the companions of the cave. So much so they were not masoom, but even then the dog was. When Muhammad is saying best Mohsin, the words are different. When we say Mohsin, when like us, when we say Mohsin, the meaning is different. So that's one. Number 2. Number 3, Abu Talib is the one who recited my nikah. 3, look at this 3. Number 4, Abu Talib is the one who has given me what? Not only 1, 4 best soldiers of Islam. And one of them who happened to be my Khalifa, Imam, my successor, my commander. Prophet ﷺ has fought more than 37 battles in his life. 37, remember these facts and figures. In one history, 42. But minimum, as the most Muslims do agree on that, 37. If Muhammad ﷺ is there in that battle is known as Ghazwa. If Muhammad is not there in the battle, that remains as a simple battle. What is the difference there? Ghazwa means Muhammad has stamped it that he is the commander-in-chief of that battle. But Muhammad fought only in one battle. The grandeur of the Prophet, only in one battle with sword. But rest of all the battles, the commander-in-chief was Ali the Great. So Prophet is saying, I fought it as commander. Now, look at the word of that. Hazrat Ali ﷺ was the commander in more than 36 battles, right? And what was the introduction of Ali ﷺ? Oh, you people, come under the command of Allah. You want to be blessed? Say Muhammad Rasulullah. Get rid of your spiritual diseases. Get rid of your evil diseases and be the nice person. Be the part of the taqwa and get rid of all your physical and spiritual diseases. And I guarantee you, once you say, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah, Ali is the guarantor of your heaven. Ali is the guarantor. Ali is giving you the guarantee. All people. It was the routine matter. It was the habit of Ali the Great. Habit. And the third sentence was very popular. Oh, you know me. You know me. I'm a son of Abu Talib. I'm a son of Abu Talib. Now here is the history. Here is the question of the research. Open your eyes. I'm giving you another evidence about Abu Talib. 35 minimum battles. And Hazrat Ali has spoken minimum 35 times about Abu Talib. 35 battles. 35 times he was a commander. 35 different types of enemies. 35 times, introduction is the same. Give shahadat of Allah. Give shahadat of Muhammad Rasulullah. And I am a son of Abu Talib. What a relationship is that? Now, in the life of Ali alayhi salam, nobody dare to say that Abu Talib was kafir. During the lifetime of Hazrat Ali, not a single book has been written. Not a single. This all is propaganda. All propaganda. Okay. If I say to you, Aga, Alhamdulillah, may Almighty Allah bless him. Any person, if I say, okay, what is your father's name? You feel proud? My father is this thing, my father is this thing. Second time, 3, 4, 5, 35 times? You're introducing your father with your name? So it means your father is very, very good person. Either he's a great person or you want to introduce yourself through the name of your father. Look at the style of Ali the Great. In all the battles, he introduced himself through the names of Abu Talib. Whereas he was a commander of Prophet Muhammad. Now, if it is a reverse, vice versa, if I accept the argument of my other brothers, was there anybody in the battle who said, oh Ali, your father was a kafir, why you're taking the name? Give me any evidence in the history. Not a single time. So Ali was proud of his father. That Almighty Allah has given him Abu Talib not only in a way that he's a father of Ali the Great, but he is also known as a father of Muhammad as well. He was a protector as well. So that was the evidence number 4. Number 5, he was a great-grandfather of Hassan and Hussein. There was a one battle when Hazrat Abbas was with Ali the Great. At that time, he was just 7 years old. Remember, 7 years old. And Hazrat Ali took him with him. Okay. And Hazrat Ali introduced himself, I'm a son of Abu Talib. And then, after winning that battle, Hazrat Ali introduced Hazrat Abbas as a 7 years old boy. Look, 7. He said, oh Abbas, introduce yourself. The victorious battalion was there. Hazrat Abbas was a young man, young, just 7 years old, not a young man, even a young boy. And you know what Hazrat Abbas did? Hazrat Abbas recited chapter Al-Ikhlas. The year 7. Open your eyes now. At the age of 7, after reciting Al-Ikhlas, Hazrat Abbas said, Salam to Rahmatal lil Alameen. After that, he said, Salam to Amirul Mu'mineen. Everybody thought now Abbas is going to sit down. Then Hazrat Abbas said, hold it. You are the companions of my father and my great-grandfather as well. My salam to that personality who has given us Ali and Muhammad. His name is Abu Talib. And I am the direct grandson of Abu Talib. At the age of 7, Hassan and Hussein are the sons of Muhammad Rasulullah. This is number 5. See the number 6. When Hazrat Sayyidah Zainab recited a khutbah against Yazid, go and check it. Sayyidah used the word Abu Talib 7 times in that khutbah. Oh you, I know your mother, I know your father, you, the grandson of the liver chewer. Hind was the liver chewer of Hazrat Amir Hamza. Look at how Sayyidah Zainab is introducing herself. 7 times name came with Abu Talib. You forgot it? When you were standing in a queue, my great-grandmother was giving you some wheat, flour and other, where you were looking just like as a beggar to our own house. Sayyidah reminded everything. That is Abu Talib. That's number 6. Now number 7. You always heard a hadith, from different channels. Abu Talib was very good, very nice person, very loyal, but unfortunately he died as non-Muslim. But we need to pray for him, because Muhammad, at the last time when Israel was there, Muhammad was requesting, oh my uncle, please recite the kalma. If you cannot recite in front of Sahaba, at least recite in my ear, so I can listen and I can say, I can wear a bitna, right? All these things, right? Technical things. Should I tell you technical things? There was a culture in the Arab, when somebody is the eldest or the chief is leaving the wall, near to die, only the closest relations are allowed to sit down. The closest. How come the Sahaba was there? Either this hadith is fabricated, or this hadith is love. This is the hadith, is not. The name of the Prophet is used, and hadith is made from the factory of hadith. And the name is Abu Huraira. In the whole book of Sahih Bukhari, only 2 hadiths are presented for Sayyidah Fatima. Is this the standard of you Muslims? Only 2 hadiths. My old Sunni brother, this is the night when Sunni do come, when Shia do come. But think about that. This is a lesson for us, for everybody. In the whole book of hadith, only 2 hadiths from Sayyidah Fatima, whereas Abu Huraira became Muslim as the last years of Prophet Muhammad, and he has explained more than 50,000. Look at your justice, look at your standard now. This all shows what? That person was not even allowed to write down the hadith of Ahlul Bayt. The government was so much against Ahlul Bayt. I'm not against any Bukhari or any Sahih or any right or any wrong. I will only accept the hadith, either it comes through the Shia or the Sunni, if Quran justifies that hadith. If Quran says that hadith is not, put that hadith and slap into the face. This is a statement of your 6th Imam. 6th Imam. Do not believe with the just name of Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam or Ahle Bayt, and anybody can tell you the fabrication stories, right? Open your eyes, mashallah. You are from the house of Almighty Allah's best prophet. You are from the house of Ahlul Bayt. You are the followers of what? The gate of knowledge. Gate of knowledge. If you listen something, go to your scholar. These scholars, right? What do you want to learn from them? Do not treat them just like that Quran. I'm going to open a Quran only in the month of Ramadan. My dish is getting my hands alarms. My phone is getting everyday touch. But my Quran is so mazloom. Even it is not getting touch even a one time in a week. 24 hours the phone is there. Anything goes wrong, we rushed, giving a call to the network. Many weeks gone, many days gone, when we do not try to open a Quran. Prophet left two heaviest things now, Quran and Ahlul Bayt. We need to justify these things now. This was the message. And plus the second message and the last message for those 10 days is there. If we do not remove our jahala, we will be living in the world of jahala. And jahala is the worst kind of a death. Jahala is the worst kind of a death. Living dead people, if jahala is there, and you want to remove your jahala, be doctors, be engineers, be whatever you want. This worldly knowledge is also very important. Your Imam demands from you, be whatever you want. But be in the court of Allah every day, minimum 5 times. Be engineer, be accountant, be manager, be researcher, be doctor. 29 different disciplines are there in the world. 91 different employment types are there in the world. 46 different types of professions are there in the world. Be whatever you want, but give 5 to 17 minutes only to the Allah of Imam Hussain, to the Allah of Zainab Aliyah, to the Allah of Amirul Mu'mineen. For your own self, Allah doesn't need any of us. We need Allah. We need Allah. Same Almighty Allah, the message was in danger in Medina. Hussein took his family. Quran was in danger. Hussein took his family. Muhammad's glory was in danger. Hussein took his family. Allah's religion was in danger. Hussein took his family. Allah's mosque was in danger. Hussein took his family. Allah's human being was in danger. Hussein took his family. Allah's Ashraf al-Makhlukat was in danger. Hussein took his family. So much so, Allah's existence was in danger. Hussein took his family. This night is a special night of Ahlul Bayt in the court of Allah. And we are here to pick some gems and bounties. So we don't know whether we will be there next time or not at the same night in this life. In this night, Imam Hussein was alone. He was going into every tent, every camp. He was making the final order. He was giving a final touch to all the preparations. He was giving the Nisaya. He was giving the Visaya. He was giving the order, instructions, what to do, what not to do, how to keep Quran, how to keep your namaz intact. He was a true picture of ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابُ لَا رَيْبَ فِي هُدًى لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. He was teaching different lessons of spirituality of the Quran and Ahlul Bayt, sometime going into Zainab's camp, sometime going into Kalsoom's camp, sometime going into Ruqayya's camp. Every woman wanted to sacrifice something. But ladies and gentlemen, there were two women who were not having anything, neither son nor daughter. One's name was Kalsoom, second name was Fiza. Before this night, Hazrat Abbas was the commander. In the midnight, Hazrat Abbas heard the voice of Hazrat Kulsoom. She was in sajda, she was crying, "Oh Almighty Allah, I don't have any son or a daughter. My brother is going to be alone tomorrow." Every woman is presenting for something for sacrifice. What should I present? Hazrat Abbas entered into the tent, requested, "Oh, Kulsoom bint Fatima, bint Amirul Mu'mineen, tomorrow you present Abbas from your side." Look at the loyalty of Abbas. Look at the wafa of Abbas. He was not only commander, he was an absolute picture of loyalty of Amirul Mu'mineen. He was considering this Hussein is a Muhammad, and I have to be like an Ali. As Ali helped Muhammad, it is my destiny to be with Hussein. This night, Hazrat Fiza was crying. Hazrat Fiza was a queen in Abyssinia. There's another title, is Malka Zanjabar. Abyssinia is known as a Habash today in Africa. The state is there. In history books, some people say there were 4 sons, some say 7 sons, some say 11. But in Karbala, she was not having any son. And our special salam to those. Imran brother is here. Chauhan Sahib is there. And those who are the Mu'mineens, who are not the Syed. Samar Shah Sahib is there, Syed is here as well, Shirazi Sahib. And my daughters, my sisters who are Syed, can I request you to, from all Syed side, from all Syed, we are thankful to you non-Syed people. You are here for the condolences of Sayyida Salamullah alayha. You've been here for the 10 days. I salute you, being a Sayyid, I salam to you. The whole world was there to kill Hussein. Sayyida Fiza alone in a tent. I said, Sayyida, for Sadat, she's not less than a grandmother. Imam Hussein was in a very lonely feeling. He was looking when, as Imam Hussein approached near the tent of Hazrat Fiza, Hazrat Fiza was in a sajda, she was crying. And what she was talking to Allah. Oh Allah, as Suleiman asked for the help, and within few seconds you send Asif bin Barkhia, please do the mu'jiza and send my sons here today. So by tomorrow I can say, at least Fiza has contributed something in Karbala. My special salam to Hazrat Fiza, salamullah alayha. You the Mu'mineen of Ali, Amirul Mu'mineen, may Almighty Allah keep you safe and sound. This bargah may make a progress by leaps and bounds. May Almighty Allah protect you from all types of terrorists. Tonight and tomorrow Hussein will face all types of terrorists. As Hazrat Imam Hussein heard, Hussein entered into Hazrat Fiza's tent and said, Assalamu alaikum. My special salam to Hazrat Fiza. These are the words of Imam. As Hazrat Fiza was there in sajda, Imam Hussein came in front of her. And very first time, Amma, Hazrat Imam Hussein said, you my mother, you don't have son? Let's now make the agreement. From this day till Qiyamah, Hussein will be known as a son of a Fiza. Tomorrow when I will be leaving to Wara, everybody should listen to the Fiza. The son's name is Hussein. Hazrat Fiza hugged Hazrat Imam Hussein. Hazrat Imam Hussein hugged Hazrat Fiza. Hazrat Imam Hussein requested, oh Amma, show me your knees and feet. Show me your hands which will be cuffed on the day of the 10th of Muharram. Hazrat Imam Hussein kissed those arms. Amma, remember my words in the court of Yazid, when Yazid's soldier will be starting lashes on you. Sayyida Zainab will be crying for parda. It was a time that is why Sayyida Zainab asked for the life of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Take care of that time of Sayyida Zainab, Amma Fiza, you will be there. Everything gone. Karbala tragedy happened. And the Yazid court was there. Yazid, very stubborn, drunk, the bitter enemy of Ahlul Bayt. And he wanted to speak to Hazrat Sayyida Zainab. You know, for ladies, when the hands are cuffed just like that, look at me, even if you cannot have some tears, but look at me. Hands are cuffed here, no problem. But the special order was issued. Whenever the Ahlul Bayt's kafla was coming towards the Syrian entrance, put their hands behind the head. Let the ladies lead that battalion. So Yazid want to see who is Zainab bint Ali. So in the court of the Yazid, the soldiers started lashes up. Hazrat Fiza moved forward with the great courage. Who is there? Who is there? I am a Fiza. Hazrat Sayyida Zainab put her own head on the back shoulder of Sayyida Fiza. While doing this thing, when Hazrat Fiza introduced herself, 19 to 29 different Hebrew residents of the Abyssinians, they stood up with the sword when Hazrat Fiza introduced herself. That was the time, the last word now. Hazrat Sayyida Zainab turned his face towards Medina and said, Assalamu alayka ya Rasulullah. Assalamu alayka ya Ali Amir al-Mu'mineen. Oh my Nana, look at the people now. When I was calling you, nobody, even your Muslim people, respected me. Look at Fiza's own people. May Almighty Allah bless you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.